guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 7 young adult romance novels. My latest one is called Teaching the Teacher's Pet. It is a math geek football player kind of jock tutoring romance, so if that sounds up your alley, the link is down in the description below. But welcome back to my channel. So we're doing a sit-down video today, which I haven't done in a hot minute. I wanted to go over a book brush today because there are some graphics that I need to make in terms of new promo and stuff, because BookBrush is always adding new kind of graphics, at least to their instant mock-up collection, which, spoiler alert, is my favorite collection. And I just wanted to kind of go over the tools and stuff that you guys could use if you have a BookBrush subscription. I know a lot of you do know about BookBrush, but for the few who have been asking me what sites do I use, this is one of them. Before we hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and comment if you like these kinds of videos where I talk about my favorite platforms. I've got a lot that I could cover, like Canva and PicMonkey and other ones, so if you guys think we should do a series on this, let me know. With that being said, let's start the screen recording. Okay, I think we are recording. So, cool. You can see down here, these are some projects that I attempted to do. This one was just for the cover reveal. I wanted just the graphic, and then we've tried to do a Can't Catch My Breath one. And then the Christmas As We Know It ones I actually made in here, and I loved how they turned out. So, there are a few things. There's the instant mock-ups, the custom creator, the trailer creator, the cover creator, and the box set creator. So I've only ever used instant mock-ups and custom creator. The trailer creator, cover creator, and box set creator do sound really cool, but I haven't really dabbled with box sets yet, and I use my iMovie for the trailer creator. First, we're going to start with my personal favorite, which is the instant mock-ups. So I absolutely adore these kinds of already photographed is not a word, photographed pictures where you can put your own book cover into it. I actually purchased a few from my favorite site, which is called The Image Apothecary, but the only problem with The Image Apothecary is really hard to kind of like get my graphics to fit their like book layout. It's really hard to resize the cover to get it to fit exactly. So the cool thing about the instant mock-ups is that it does it for you. It's instant. They do it for you. And they have 2,861 total mock-ups, and they kind of range from a lot of different genres. You can do square, horizontal, vertical, 3D, a BookBub size. And then there are some keywords that you can just search by and you can get what you want. So there's a new category, so we can look at all of their new. There are a lot of fun ones too. One of my favorites I always go to is the romance category. So we'll unselect new, but we'll go to romance. This one's one of my favorites because they are just so whimsy and like pretty colors and stuff, the light and airy colors, which personally is my preferred aesthetic for my page. But I just love all the pinks and stuff. Another one that is good is Cozy. They just make for great content when you don't want to take shoots of your own. I personally cannot take a flat lay photo to save my life. It always looks so awkward when I try to. Like I have random things throughout and it's like, okay, why do you have random paper clips in there? It just doesn't look natural. So coming to BookBrush and getting my photos from there is so nice. So let's take a few and I'll show you guys what they look like. Let's do this for Out of My League. And then so what you'll do is step 1, you'll click your cover, so Add My League. And then if you wanted to filter by size and keywords, you would have chosen the size you wanted in the keyword. I don't really care about size, but we're just going to do the horizontal, I suppose. And then for step 4, you come down here and you press Convert Now. And so it has to work. Puts your covers on all those images, and then you will get products like these. Also, I feel like I need to say this is not sponsored. In the past, BookBrush has given me a top tier subscription for working with them, so that's what I'm using here today. But this video is not sponsored. I just feel like I wanted to go over this a little bit more and talk about the things I love about BookBrush and things that are helpful for us as authors, because it is really hard to find like services like this that are genuinely helpful. But for me, this is a huge must, especially when it comes to time for cover reveals. Being able to give mock-ups to my cover reveal team to share with their followers, and then even like on days when I'm slow with content on Instagram, I can just come over here to BookBrush and download an image mock-up, instant mock-up, and then I'm set for the day. So for me, I find it so worth it and it's so nice. Okay, so I think this is recording now, so cool. So we are going to look at all of our images, and you can see they just fit so nicely. They're so perfect, and it's the perfect way to like promote on Instagram too. Like I said, quick, easy, looks good. Like I said, it's my favorite thing. I don't think I could live without this for how often I am posting mock-ups and stuff on my page. So very nice. They also have a new and improved instant mockup tool, so we're going to check that out really quick. It's Instant Mockups 2.0. I'll be honest, I've just been kind of staying in the whole Instant Mockups original, but let's look at this together, I guess. So choose mockups. So these ones have a lot more going on. We have some text and stuff. Let's see. Which one suits us best? So you can filter by size right here on this side. What is dynamic? Our new instant mockup editions. These mockups allow you to edit more parts of the image. For example, most of them use your brand colors and font. That's really cool. For keywords, I think these are the same keywords it look like. Let's do a let's do a holiday one. We'll use one for Christmas as we know it. This one. Let's do this one. Okay, can we select more than one at a time? Oh, we can. That's pretty nifty. But for now, we'll just select one. One template selected. Next. Did you know you can select more? I could have just done that. Okay, continue to next step. I think now we click, if we wanted to edit it, we click the edit button, where we can add text and things like that. So text box, read, we'll just put read now because we're very, very smart. We'll put it in this corner. And to edit your text, it's not like normal things where you can just drag and resize. What you do is you press the edit text box, and you kind of shift it up by size. I would prefer if you were able to kind of like, you know, size it up by doing this, you know. That's my preferred way to do it. But this still works. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Put it in this corner. And there are some other elements you can add as well. Sometimes when I do this, I use these like, so with this, you can move it around like this, but I wish the text you could also. We're going to size it up like that. And then to go backwards, you press this button. So I'm going to put this right here. We're going to change it with the color over here. We're going to change it to maybe like a pretty, this is not blue, that looks purple. Faint little blue color. But we're going to down the transparency. And so it looks kind of like that. Alright, I like how that looks. So we're going to save edits and go back. So cool. And we're going to press next. And so step 3 is download your photos. So we are going to download. Oh. I missed a step. I thought I chose select image. There we go. That's step 2. You have to select an image in step 2. My bad. Woo! Now we're going to download. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. That's kind of also my thing. The original Legacy mockup for me is a bit easier. I don't know how am I doing? I clicked this one. Oh, there's also this images tab where you can also add like the available at Amazon. That kind of thing. So if we wanted to, we could add this instead of read now. So let's try that. So that's what it looks like. Actually, I think I like the white one better. So we're going to go like that. Save and go back to edits. Okay. We're going to try one more time, and then I'm going to investigate and see what I'm doing wrong. But the Legacy one is a little bit is easier, and that's one that I always use because of its simplicity and how fast it is. Maybe I just need to refresh the page, because it still didn't work. Okay, refreshing did not do it. It did not save our project. So I'll play around with it later and maybe interject a clip if I figure it out. But for me personally, I prefer the Legacy instant mockups. I think they're easier. I can always add text if I want to. And for example, we're going to go back to how to add text. If I wanted to, I would go home. I'd click on this custom creator. And then we have a whole new array of things. So we have to pick a size we want, which I think is really, really cool. They have templates for all sizes where you guys can see Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, BookBub, TikTok, a bunch of different sizes. So we're going to pick Facebook for now. And there's little ad sizes, shared image, cover photo. group header. It's really, really nice because I love having the size dimensions just ready for me. I hate trying to figure out size dimensions. So for now, we're going to do this. For our background, we are going to add an image from my own personal folder. The one that we just downloaded. So we're going to use this one, I think this one. So we're going to drag and drop it. It's going to load. All right, so there we have our image that we just created with the instant mockup. It is fitted to the size dimensions perfectly. So now if I wanted to add text to that, I would come over to this text option, add a new text box. I'm terrible with text like this. This is why normally my mockups are text free, because I just can never figure out how to make it look like. You can always come out and here and add it like a background image. So I'm going to use this dropper tool and just add from her shirt this red color, and we're going to size this so it's not so bulky. So I'm going to do it to there. Awesome. And the transparency, you can play around with it. I could always make this a solid line, but I think I like this transparency. Maybe we'll raise it up a little bit. Hit a home run today with this book. And you can always edit the font as well. So maybe we like elementary. You can absolutely upload your own font as well. Add more fonts here. Drag and drop your custom font right here. Super, super nice, super easy. And I love easy. So, and there you have it. So, and then from there you press download PNG and then save to your computer. You can play around with book templates as well. So if I didn't have this image, so let's delete it. Let's come over here to images. Actually, no, we want background. So background images. So let's do this autumn one. It's very fun. And we'll get rid of this text. So you'd come over here to the book template. I want this paperback option. I'm going to choose Out of My League. Why did I do that? Why didn't I choose If the Room Fits? Who knows? But you kind of do it this way. And to make sure your proportions are correct, I don't recommend doing it like this. I would double click it, come over to the size, and then kind of up the size from there. Make sure that like everything's proportionate. You can play around with the transparency if you wanted to. You can play around with the blur. But otherwise, move it over here, add some text. You can also change the image, so press swap covers. If the room fits, would have fit so much better. I don't know why I didn't choose that option before. I personally enjoy the Instagram sizes, so we could always come to Instagram, change it to this, and it resizes things, so you have to play around with the different sizing, but it's not that hard. So we'll do that. Boom. That's a cute graphic. Okay, and then if you just want to save it as a project, you would just press Save as Project. And so if you don't want to download it yet, maybe you have to go and you don't want to lose your progress, save your project, and then once you go back to your home, it should be there. And boom, there it is. Now, if you see this pop up on my Instagram in a few weeks, you got the inside scoop of how I made it. Another thing I wanted to talk about in the custom creator is the Amazon section. So a lot of people, if you have been on Amazon recently, let's look at mine together. Scroll, 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 scroll. There's this thing that's called A+ content. So I've made mine, and it's these 3 stacked images. And it's really fun, but a lot of people feel like it's a little bit daunting to create because it's a little hard to like find something that you want to use, make it look nice. I don't love mine. I love the background image. I don't love my text. I think my text is kind of ugly if I'm being honest. I don't know why I use that text. So we're going to come over to Custom Book Brush and we're going to make our stacked A+ standard image. We are going to do it this way. There's a lot of different images that you can choose from. But for now, I want to use my stacked A+ standard content. So I'm going to add my cover for Teaching the Teacher's Pet. So we're going to go like this. Boom. Let's do this. That's kind of nice. Transparency. We don't want it that much. We don't want it that little. Maybe for now, we'll do it like this. And I thought my text here was good. What was it? I'm teaching him in math. So I'm teaching him. And we're going to edit this. Oops, did not mean to do that one. So what you would do is you just come here and you press this delete button. So I want to do this in my elementary font, which is the font that I used for the book covers of my books, these new series. So I'm teaching him, so we're going to up the size. And then these 3 lines are what you want to like kind of dodge so they don't put something here. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to make sure everything's centered, you turn on these grid lines. So make sure I'm centered. Which it would be nice if there was a tool that you could press like instantly center, and I don't think there is, but it would be really nice. And we would do add a new text box in math. So you can see there's this faint blue line right here. If you can see where it's by the cursor. So once you match those up, then you can see when it's centered. So now it's centered. And you know what? I'm not loving this background of my image, so we're going to delete it all. And we're going to delete the overlay as well. So how do I delete the overlay? We're going to go over here and we're just going to look at some back to school. Well, what if we do lockers? So we're going to resize this image so it fits. That's another thing I think I wish I could do. If I have this selected, I wish I could just easily grab it. But since this text box is in the way, I can't grab this corner. I still want this to be kind of pink to match the thing, to match my cover. So we're going to come over here to images. No, we're going to come over here to elements. There we go. And we are going to see off for this one. We're going to select this triangle. This is not a triangle. We're going to select this square. And we're going to make this big. I want to change the cover to pink. Ooh, that's a bright pink. Probably this pink. I want to lower the transparency. And so we're going to move it a little bit so I can get to this corner. And then we're going to press the back button. So it's all kind of nice and neat. I'm going to save this right now because I don't want to do this yet. We're going to save it and then we'll come back to it later. I do enjoy that though. I think it's really nice. But like I said, there is the trailer creator, which we'll cover really quick. Let's do romance. Let's do romance trailer. Let's just look at this one. So you can pick from a ton of different music. What's this one? You can edit the text here. You can edit the images from these like saved in the search. We can do Sunbeam. And then it'll look like that. It's really an easy way to make your trailer. You can click your book cover. Now I'm going to go back to the home button and look at the cover creator really quickly for you guys. We are going to create an ebook cover. And then you can use different kind of dimensions. Let's do a Wattpad cover. Templates, there are some awesome templates you can choose from, so maybe I want to click this one. I can edit the text, I can edit the text font, and maybe we want this one. I'm gonna move it over, move it over. The Rising Tide, Adorbs, by New York Times bestselling author Sarah Simon. You know, so it's really fun if you want to create a cover this way. To me, I don't create my own covers, but if you did, this could be a fun and easy way to do it. And then the box set creator, if you wanted to make a box set, you can use these versions. So they're these kinds of like things. So let's just do 2. Then you have to have your spines ready, which personally, I don't have my spines on a separate file, but if you did, this is how you would do it. You'd upload their spines and upload the cover of this image that you would do, and then you'd have a box set, which is really nice and easy if you were creating a box set, especially if you wanted to like use this image for like marketing purposes. It'd be really easy to do. And I'll have the links down below if you guys want to explore it a little bit further. You can sign up for free, but to do most of the tools, you do have to have the paid pricing. But it's really interesting, and for me, well worth it, especially when I was starting out and I didn't know how to take flat lay photos, which like is still now. I have no idea how to take them. So even the instant mock-ups alone were so helpful for me. And like I said, helpful for my cover reveal team when it came time for cover reveal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Teaching the Teacher's Pet is out now. If you guys want to go read it, the link is down in the description below. It's an ebook, audiobook, paperback, and in Kindle Unlimited, so you can read it any way that you choose. If you like more of these sit-down kind of videos, let me know. It was really fun to film and really nice to just like, you know, just talk, have fun with it. It was really fun making that A+ content, so I'm really excited to implement that into my Amazon page, so that's really exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 7 young adult romance books, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!